I survived the Gilroy Garlic Festival shooting, and it completely changed my life. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Vanessa Parra-Moreno, social media strategist, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than other videos that I've done on my YouTube channel. I haven't really talked about this, only with my closest friends and family, but I felt that, especially because of what today is, what this day means to me, I decided to talk about it, and not for you to feel sad or bad for me, but more to maybe inspire you to pursue any dream that you may have, and that nothing should stop you. So again, I don't have anything scripted today, but I just wanted to share a story with you. So last year, like every year, I go and I have my I go with my family to the Gilroy Garlic Festival, where I love it. Honestly, I enjoy trying all the different foods related to garlic, the live entertainment, the wine, the beer. It's just such a great family event, and for the most part I go every year. But last year in 2019, it was actually a very difficult and horrific experience. We had gone, my husband, my young daughter, who at the time was I think 3 years old. We went to the Garlic Festival on the last day, which was a Sunday, and I remember the time. It was 5:45 p.m. We were by the stage where they had performances going on. We were enjoying the music. The festival was going to be over, and I remember I looked over to my husband and I told him we should probably get going because it's going to be a long line to get to our cars, because they have this whole other section where they park the cars. If you've ever gone to the Gilroy Garlic Festival, it's a really big park. A lot of people attend. And my husband's like, no, like I really like the music. Let's just stay a little bit longer, and then we'll leave. I'm like, okay. And then my toddler, she needed to go to the restroom. And she told me, mommy, let's go, I need to go. And there was just a bunch of porta potties next to like a big jump house. And I hate porta potties, especially with a toddler, I just hated it. So I was like, okay, let's go. And I left my purse and my belongings with my husband while he stayed and listened to the music. So I took my daughter to the porta potty. And as soon as we got inside, honestly, it feels like, when I think about it, like a movie, like a horror movie. Everything is so slow motion, but I could still feel and hear everything. So I remember when walking into the porta potty, I looked around, I saw a bunch of families by the porta potties, by the jump house. And again, it was almost towards the end of the festival, so the park was pretty empty. Not that empty, but it wasn't that crowded. So I went into the porta potty, and literally within seconds, I heard a pop. And at first I thought, oh, maybe it's fireworks, or maybe one of the trailers, the wheels popped. I was really unsure. But then I heard screaming, and I heard someone yell, he has a gun, he has a gun. And at that moment, my heart dropped. I didn't know what to do because I was inside the porta potty with my 3-year-old. I heard because again, it was a row of porta potties next to each other, maybe like 10. And I heard all the doors like swing open, people running, screaming, jumping. And from the news report, I know they mentioned it was maybe like a period of 10-15 minutes. Well, those were the the longest time that, I don't know, it was horrible. And so when I'm inside the porta potty with my daughter, like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, do I run with my daughter? Do I stay? I know if I was by myself, I might have ran, you know, but with my daughter, I didn't want to risk it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not going to be safe in the porta potty, because even in the news report or the news, I saw people running and stuff, but that was not even close to the area where the actual shooting happened. Where I was with my husband, like, that was the actual location of the shooting. So I'm in the porta potty with my daughter, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna die, you know. My husband's probably dead, because again, he was by the stage listening to the music, and I can hear all the gunshots, people running, people getting shot. I couldn't see anything, but I just heard everything. And at that point, I literally shielded my daughter with my body. I had her like bend down at the bottom of the porta potty, and I started to pray. That's all I could do at that moment, is pray and hope that if a bullet went through, that it would hit me and not my daughter. And then, sorry. Once that happened, I also, which is something that I told a friend, and she told me, wow, you had an angel on your shoulder, because I definitely did. You know, when you're in a porta potty and you move the lever, the latch, and it turns red. Well, in my mind, I thought, well, if the shooter sees that it's red, he's gonna know someone's in there, and he's probably gonna shoot at me. So I immediately turned it green, and I just held the door with my hand while I'm trying to shield my daughter. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And again, I just prayed. And then again, within 10 to 15 minutes, I heard the cops. I heard screaming. I heard we shot someone. But even then, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should run out of the porta potty or stay with my daughter. I just didn't want to get shot. I didn't want to get my daughter shot. So I immediately turned the latch red, so the police would see that someone's in there. And I heard them go one by one through each porta potty, and they finally came towards mine, and I heard them saying, it's red, someone's in there. And then they yelled, whoever's in there, come out with your hands in the air. And so immediately I opened the door to the porta potty, and there was like 10 cops with guns pointing at us, and they made us jump to the ground with my daughter. And I think they realized that we were unarmed or without anyone in there. And at that moment, they thought there was a second shooter. So they told me, pick up your daughter and run, just run. And I looked over to the stage to see if my husband was there. Again, I didn't know what was going on. I did see our stroller, but I didn't see him. And so I ran with my daughter from the park to the nearest high school. And it's crazy when you have the adrenaline, when you're scared. My daughter at the time weighed like 30 pounds, and I'm not the most athletic person, but wow, like I was able to run all the way to the high school. And other people were crying. I saw people shot. I saw blood everywhere. I never saw the shooter, but it was just a very traumatic experience. It took me a while to find my husband. Luckily, I did find him, and he probably has his own version of the story, but to protect his privacy, I'm just telling you about my version. And yeah, finally, when I found him, I was so relieved that he was fine. Nothing happened to him, nothing happened to us. But it was still a very traumatizing experience when a few days before we were celebrating our anniversary, and then this happens. especially at a family event. It wasn't like a concert or anything, it was a family event. I remember going home really scared and confused and just feeling horrible, watching the news when I saw the 3 people that died because of the Gilroy Festival and all the people that were hurt. I felt so blessed and lucky that we survived. But at the same time, I had a lot of PTSD. So I had to take a leave of absence. I went and saw a therapist, and I finally, I'm not gonna say I'm 100% better, because I still get moments where if I hear a pop or like fireworks, like I get a little bit of anxiety, but overall I feel better. And the reason why I'm sharing this story is, again, not to make you feel bad, or it's more to tell you that because of this experience, it really changed my life, in the sense where there's nothing worse than when you think you're going to die and you reflect on your life and you realize you want to live your life the happiest way possible. You want to be able to pursue your dreams and goals and not regret not doing certain things. And I had always wanted to start my own business, but I was always like scared, or I felt not prepared or anything, even though I know I'm ready and I'm prepared. But I was always scared, you know, to do it, even though I've never been the type to be scared. But after this incident, like, it really changed my perspective towards life, towards accomplishing goals. And again, the only reason why I'm sharing this story is because I hope it inspires you to pursue your dreams and goals and not let nothing stop you from achieving those goals. After that incident, I promised myself and my family that I'll spend the rest of my life pursuing all the goals and dreams that I want for me and my family, and not live life with regret or fear. It's not worth it. So that's it. That's just the story I wanted to share with you guys. Again, I hope it inspired you to pursue your dreams and goals. And leave a comment below if you feel like the story, I don't know, maybe opened your eyes to something, made you feel something. Yeah, just let me know. And again, I guess I'll talk to you some other time. Bye.